Hey everybody, Logic Hog's back playing Nuclear Option, picking up right where we left off, where we have an enemy convoy with battle tanks coming in, about to blow up all of our stuff. And we've got enemies in the air. We need to take off now. The Dust Bowl front air base is no longer a legitimate option. I'm actually more concerned with those aircraft, so we're going to take off with our Scythe missiles and our IR missiles, and then we can come back and change our loadout to air to ground later. I don't really feel like a multi-purpose run will be efficient right now. Um, we can always do a 25 millimeter gun run on any fighting vehicles and trucks that are coming up. But those vehicles are slow, the aircraft are fast, so we need to take those out before they get to hit anything valuable. And we are back in the air again, playing Nuclear Option. Gosh, dog, this game is so much fun. And I don't even really need to be technical about it. I mean, it's just the same gameplay. It's just dumbed down as if you're drawing, like, a Da Vinci painting with a crayon. Let's get those Scythe missiles ready, because those are the ones where they're going to have a hard time dodging them. And right there, we've got a confirmed helicopter. What just blew up? Something blew up near me. I'm still getting radar pinged from way out there somewhere. Specifically there. What? Yeah, that radar is bothering me. That may be a point for the future. Oh, but that convoy right there on the ground, that is getting right up in our face, and I don't like that. You, Mr. Helicopter, are within range, so I'm gonna give you something to be worried about. Looks like my wingman down there is having the same idea. Dodged both at once. He might have dropped an IR, and I dropped a radar. Bam! Kill. Alright, let's make sure we're not able to be shot down by that convoy. Like this. Infrared, dodged. Infrared again, dodged. Alright. Air looks safe. I know we've got another aircraft up, so I'm gonna head right back. That was, I know that was really short, really boring, but we need to go air to ground, because they are about to take that airfield back, and I don't want them to have that forward operations capability, because it takes a long time for vehicles to get in the spot where they're supposed to be. And it's a war of attrition. It's waves. So every wave, you need to make sure that they do as much as they can. Especially, like, defending your tanks against the enemy aircraft is a #1 priority, because the tanks wreck everybody. Except aircraft. Slowing down. Is there anybody on the runway? No. Dropping gear. Approach vector. Turning on final. Yeah, so that sortie was a little dull. I'm probably going to get some points for a successful sortie, but it didn't really pull its weight. It wasn't, I don't know, in my opinion, it wasn't worth the time going up, but I didn't know we had the other guy in the air as support. So it was good, better to be safe than sorry. I have my pinky off of my gear button and on the brake button this time. There we go. Butter smooth, right? Yeah. That was I didn't hear any metal crunch. No. Maintenance is gonna love me. What do you mean a hydraulic piston on one of these landing gear wheels costs $3,500? What? No, no, these aren't expensive. We're going to go ahead and get out of the plane. Because I need to rearm it. We've got our battle tanks destroying their battle tanks, munitions trucks up here in the top left. Ooh! Great strike by a Medusa. Where did that come from? Is that alright? That was awesome. They're eliminating that convoy that I was worried about. But we have another convoy coming in directly to the highway strip that I need to take out immediately. Now it says we already have one of these aircraft in our inventory, so we don't even need to purchase it. We can just go fly once we pick the weapons. But I am picking entirely air-to-ground guided missiles. And then 2, I'm not even having guns. We are just pure air-to-ground missiles, and we've got 2 specifically for heavier payload anti-tank. Throttle up for taxi. Make sure we don't clip our wing on the hangar there. Anybody on the air? Nope, nobody landing. We're looking good. Don't go in the grass. Get back in the fight. Dropping lead on heads. And we're up. Wheels up. Weapons out. We have 14 guided missiles. And 2 specifically to take out tanks. But god dang it, I see red triangles. Okay. We're going to be a little vulnerable up here. Looks like one of our missiles took one down. Who's that guy? Okay, that's a tarantula. I can actually, like, take a tarantula out with one of these air-to-ground missiles. We tried that before, but I was in, like, the dinky little aircraft, and, you know, I'm a little bit faster. I can get right up on the rear of a tarantula and just put one right into their hangar bay. No butthole comment there. See? Trying not to focus on human anatomy here. But our objective is actually to take that airbase back there anyway. So we might try to be a little more aggressive instead of supporting the people heading out on this right-hand highway. Hold on. They own this airfield. APC, Sam IR. Eat it! This is what I'm here for. All these lighter vehicles with no defenses. Pop! Alright, I need to turn away. I know they have some infrared missiles on them. I need to make sure that in order to be an efficient strike, I need to make sure I get at least all 14 of these missiles out. And so I just need to go ace combat style here. This aircraft can go fast enough where you will black out if you turn hard enough. So I need to be a little more careful. Who's that down there? Just an APC coming from a random direction. Not worried about them. I'm worried about these guys. Yeah. Lock everybody out. Drop everything. There. Where's the tanks? I want the tanks. Dropping one on that APC. Just getting rid of a target, making sure it's dead. Line breaker, done. And you know what? You. Done. I've got an aircraft right up on my butt. I need to get away from him. Oh no, someone shot him down. Okay, we're good. But we are completely out of ammunition, so we are going to haul back to the airstrip, rearm, and get right up in the air. Because we need our ground troops to be taking bases, not worrying about enemy troops. Coming in real fast. Alright, we took back the Dust Bowl. And we repaired a couple of the buildings, so great. That is a huge win. But I'm here to come in, drop 14 missiles, and get out. In fact, I might be hunting down some of their radars. Because this jet is... I mean, it's not bad. It is the worst jet. However, it is very useful and relatively cheap. So I'm going to keep using it. We've already unlocked nukes, but I don't really want to use them. Come on, slow down, slow down, slow down. Am I going to have to go around? God dang it. Come on, logic. Pay attention. I'm having to abort a landing in nuclear option. How much of a weenie move is that? Be a man, ram that thing into the freaking hangar and just say, yeah, I made it home. But no, 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 no. I play too many flight simulators. Yeah, this one we are coming down. Alright. Big squeak, no metal crunch. Make it back to the ammo truck. Because time is our enemy. I need to drop metal on heads. Come on, come on. NASCAR pit stop, NASCAR pit stop. Let's go, 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 go. Alright, and I'm out. Four tires, full fuel. Let's go. Back in the air, weapons out. And I think I'm going... Ooh, someone shot down a Dark Reach. That's a huge kill. A SAM site. The R9 launcher is the radar, basically the Patriot missile system of the game. And they shot down the most expensive aircraft in the game. That thing's $225 million. That's huge. As you see, our launchers are intercepting all of the bombs. Those Tuscos are dropped by the Dark Reach. I don't know where he was shooting. I'm a little concerned about that. But what I am going to do is... This is a radar hunt. You know what? Nah. It's a SAM site. And oh, they have air cover. I don't know. I don't know if it's an appropriate time to go for that yet. Yeah. Lead on heads. It doesn't matter what. Let's just do it. I kind of want to take that, but that's really far away. I'm looking for radars. I'm looking for SAM sites. Oh, that's convoys and tanks. Yes! IRs, APCs. Let's get really far up in the air just to make sure they're not behind any hills. Yes! Witness me! Blood and chrome! Witness me, brother! And I still got two more. Where's that building? Or was that a battle tank down there I saw? No, APCs. Yeah, that's a tank. That might... Nope, we got it. Let's get these, You need a missile. I don't need a missile. Ah! Screw it. Firing the last one. Eject. Ow. But I did destroy an anvil. Right there, Aeonus destroyed 57 anvil. That's a huge thing. Oh, God. This is a wave of cruise missiles. What the heck is that? They're coming straight for the airfield. Oh, please don't. That has no air defense. Was that a nuke? Oh no, that was just the fuel. Okay, that was a fuel truck that was just blown up, or a munitions truck. Well, both. Alright, let's just keep doing what we're doing. That is a good tactic for now. That's earning me a lot of money. Is just to take a crap ton of missiles and just start dunking them on people, whether it's efficient or not. Holy shit, we need to get away. Get out of here, get out of here, get out of here. Missiles, missiles, missiles. That was from a destroyer. The Dynamo destroyer just wrecked our airstrip. I need to kill that destroyer. Oh, but we are returning fire. Okay. That destroyer's has to die. And we've got the money. So say hello to Mr. Darkreach. I need missiles. I need a shit ton of bombs. I need to eliminate... Do I need a 20 kiloton nuclear warhead? I think I do. And this is a ballistic missile. This literally jumps up into space and comes down on their head. All right. We are about to take the nuclear option for the first time. In the most expensive aircraft in the game. And we only have a limited number of warheads too, so we can only drop 21 nukes. But, you know what? The nuke eliminates our other weapons bays. So I'm gonna take some smaller nukes. No, I don't need nukes. I need a shit ton of cruise missiles. Alright. I love the big jets. Big, slow. I have 16 cruise missiles and 36 guided bombs. So this just means I need to get up in the air and really, really fast. And all I have to do is just chuck these things, because this game, again, this is where the arcade factor comes in. I just get up to about like 30,000 feet and basically Hail Mary these things into the sky. And because they're guided, they remember their targets, and so I have like 36 different targets that I'm half the map away from, and I just chuck bombs at them like a freaking Hail Mary pass in the Super Bowl. The problem is this is a $225 million aircraft. And it is a chunky boy. And very vulnerable to SAM sites. I have flares, I have a radar jammer. But IR missiles, I mean, there's nothing infrared that should get within range of the Darkreach. Unless I'm really stupid and fly into that furball that's developing right there, but something should shoot those down pretty soon, unless something's wrong. Which something might be wrong. I don't see any allies in this area. But that airbase back there, that is my target. Unfortunately, they know I'm here. I'm being pinged by radar, so they've confirmed that a juicy target is up in the sky. And it's close to them. So I kind of want to draw them out and make sure that they fly so deep into our lines. No, you know what? I have a clear shot, straight. I was going to fly around that mountain. No, not friendly pilots. I can hit 16 targets at least with the cruise missiles. You've got to be kidding me! Who's shooting IR rockets at me, or IR missiles? That asshole. Alright. Tusco's out. Do your thing. You can't intercept all of them. I have so much money. This is a suicide run in the Dark Reach. We're doing it. Whether I'm alive or not, those missiles will make their target. Who the heck is that? HLT? HLT? You know what? Boop. 2 bombs for you. Pave way, motherfucker. Yeah, you're shooting your shit. Vehicle depot. Control tower. Munitions factory. Factory. Alright. I'm zoomed in. These guys, they're running back. These triangles, they're going back. They're out of ammo. They're landing. That guy's going back to land. Well, the thing is, I'm here to wreck your shit. I've got 34 bombs, specifically meant for where you're landing. So good luck landing. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Okay, those are 30 kilometers away. I have so much freaking bombs that I'm just going to take that missile to the face. And you know what? Hail Mary pass! Take the missile! Take the missile! Take the missile! Oh! And hey, I'm alive. But, let's see how these bombs do. Whee! Up! You got some. How about the others? Ooh, yeah! Helipads, fuel trucks, ammo trucks, buildings. Yes! You know what? That was fun. I'm going to do that again. Only, this time we're taking nukes. The cruise missiles were great, but I'm going to use these bombs. These bombs are going to be a kind of a decoy. And I don't want a cruise missile. I want a bomb to go with them. So, I'm going to have 36 regular bombs that I'm going to drop on that airfield as kind of a flak countermeasure, as flechettes to confuse them. If they hit, they hit. If they hit their target, they will destroy the target. My goal is we are going nuclear on this for the first time. And I am going to drop everything on that airfield, because once that airfield is out of the way, it is no longer a factor. It is very hard for them to retake and or repair that airfield, because it's off in the middle of nowhere, which is why it's such an annoying target for me, because they've got planes coming out of nowhere all the time, and so I don't want to have to worry about that. We're going to spend $200 million just to get rid of it. But, again, it's $200 million of my money, not the country's money. Alright. You know what? Let's go real close to the ground. I need to go real low, real fast. They can't know where I am. I don't think I destroyed their SAM sites. But we've got a buddy out there shooting missiles, supporting. He just destroyed a revoker. Alright, you know what? No, I'm going up high. We can't afford to slow down. We need to be in there so quickly. Because I need to get... You know, you saw how fast I got shot that last time. I didn't even get all my bombs out. I need to get all 36 of these bombs, and I've got 4 20 kiloton nuclear weapons that I also need the time to release. What is that? That scares me. Oh, that's infrared. We can take infrared. Those are typically shorter range. Yeah, infrared and spag. Spag's an anti-aircraft gun. Those are so short range, they're not even really a factor. But I specifically want the hangar. There we go. Hangar's first target. All targets. There. The rest of them are optional. So the first 4 targets are the ones that the nuclear weapons will lock onto because there's only 4 of them. But I'm just gonna drop a crap ton of regular bombs first. And at the height and speed we've got 90 seconds till release. I'm gonna release them a little early. They can cruise a little bit. I mean, they're not cruise missiles, but they've got a guidance system where they will adjust their arc, which is why so many of them landed the last time. And besides, these are bombs. I am purely releasing them to confuse the enemy so they don't shoot down the nukes. The nukes are the prime objective. And everything out there can see me. They know I'm coming. I'm coming for your head. Alright. Let's see, am I close enough? Yeah, they're gonna start firing on me really soon, so I'm just gonna go ahead, start chucking bombs. It's like I said, alright, confusion, Hail Mary pass. They're all out. I definitely don't want to fly into my own bombs, so I'm gonna give them a little bit of time to fall. Too close! Oh, shit! Jam, jam, jam! Flares, flares, flares! No! Not like this! What do we say to God of Death? Not today! Not today!
Right engine fire.
Ow!
Left engine fire. Stall.
At least tell me some of my bombs land. No, no they don't. I'm an idiot. I'm terrible at this game. Why are you watching me? That was a lot of explosions. I just sat there just listening to the rumble. They all landed like around here. Oh, that was definitely not what I intended, and that was very expensive. So we're gonna go back to our our ground strike approach, but that will be the next video because we just wasted 4 warheads out of our supply. Anyway, all right, this is Logic Hog. We are going to win this war. I swear it by the Biscali Empire. But not in this video. We're going to do it in the next video. Logic Hog out.